So if we ask ourselves, what can we do better for the earth, for our environment? Such a good thing to do, and such an important message to ask yourself every day. Also, this term sustainable, it is such a good lens to put against anything. Is what you're doing sustainable? What is sustainable development? I don't want to dwell on this too much, but did some research last week into the Forest Code, the Brazil Forest Code, and a lot of it's got this clause that said it's contingent upon sustainable development. And so it makes one code makes reference to another thing. That's tough. Back to this song, I'm Alive. And that's really what kicked a lot of this off, and I want to touch upon this today and say how important it is to reach those artists in that song. We're trying and we're narrowing it in. It's any day now we're going to reach someone to hook us to Andres Levin, the producer of I'm Alive, the Tijuca sessions. That message is so strong. I wish people could really understand it and hear it. It's the forest singing. This is much better than we had Kevin Spacey do a voiceover of the rainforest. If you didn't see that, you can go to the G+ page of Wild Orchid Brazil, and we have it down there. It's great. Kevin Spacey's speaking as the forest, as the rainforest. But in the Tijuca sessions, the message was that the forest is singing, that it's alive, and we could do something today to ensure that it remains alive. And all of those artists are so important because they have the audience, and their people will listen to them. Only 250,000 people have seen that video in 4 or 5 months, and it's dropping. And that's shameful. It should be 2.5 million already. And we need to keep sending that video out and the message, and get those artists back engaged in this continuing struggle that we have. And I want to talk just a little bit about that. Today is completely unscripted. I didn't even stop to write down my notes. I just wanted to share some of the most important things that go through my mind as I ride my bicycle to prepare for this video. I think about all these things. One thing, I wake up so excited every morning because I'm in service of other people, and I'm in service of these plants on this planet. That's who I work for now, and it's so exciting to not be thinking about myself and my career and my job. This group, my partner and I, Bob, he has done a tremendous job. It's just unbelievable, all the activity he's got going on in Santa Catarina. We're actually making a bigger impact on the ground in our town, in our community in Santa Catarina than we are in Sao Paulo. But that's not surprising. This is a huge city. Anyway, those people are really excited, and we're so excited to get started with them in December. We're going to be at the Community Computer Center and teaching WordPress, Photoshop, social media marketing, and how to make money online. That's what this is really all about. We're going to teach other people how to make money online. And the strategy is generate revenue from digital media of Wild Orchid, information about Wild Orchid. That's our overall strategy. And our tactics work as a group, as a team, and use technology, use communication technology. We've got incredible Google Hangouts coming up. It's so cool what we're doing with Google Hangouts. We're going to bring all of those artists every third Thursday of every month at 3 o'clock. We're going to ask the whole world to join us on a Google Plus to talk about the Wild Orchid Project, rainforest conservation, and delegate some tasks, provide some new social media, and get the people moving, to get this thing going. And it's really exciting to be involved in all of this. So my partner Bob and I, we know what our mission is. We are mission driven, and we've got everything down into projects that are manageable and doable. And we've recruited skilled people who are better than we are at things that we can't focus on, because you have to know what your strength is, and you got to pour it on with what you're strong at and link up with a team. Now, unlike our predecessors in this niche, whom are all great, by the way, I'm not insulting them, but NGOs, 501c3s, and nonprofits, they are built under a different sort of ideal than we are. We're a decentralized. We don't want to grow big. As soon as we over-government ourselves, we're going to stumble and falter. The idea is to be insurgent tactics. So our first insurgency is in Aguas Mornas in Santa Catarina. And once we have a dozen people who can cover all of the bases, we use the Andy Jenkins mind map of social media marketing and internet development, internet web management. The Andy Jenkins, I'll put a link down below. It's an incredible mind map. Once all those bases are covered, it's time to go to the next community and make an insurgency there and find a leader and duplicate ourselves all over again. So it's not about growing big. It's about networking with small teams that are effective on the ground in the communities, and then patch them all together. And use the artisan, the song, and all of these great institutions and some tremendous academics out there in these Google Hangouts to inform us what we can do and what's happening and how to take action and how to get more people involved. And how to generate revenue is by the information and the eyeballs and the teamwork. But this is all very doable, and you're going to watch it happen in front of your eyes, and then we're going to duplicate it. So the first key is I thank you for watching, and I thank you for sharing this message, and I thank you for asking yourself every day, what can we do better?